we're gonna talk about niche. So let's talk about 4 absolute bangers that you could be wearing, that you should be wearing. If not, open up your mind to maybe add to your collection, or just have some niche fragrances where you're not paying that price. And we'll start off number 1 with a very viral, very well-known one. Arabiyat's prestigious Marwa. Now this is it's a pretty cool fragrance, you know, another pressurized atomizer. Shout out to Arabiyat Prestige. Pressurized atomizers for less than 50 bucks. I mean, come on, y'all. This type of presentation, it might be a little cheesy, you know what I mean? It might not be for everybody, you know. For me, it's kind of a little tacky, but it's also kind of cool, you know. It's reflective, it's eye attention, eye grabbing, one that somebody is gonna grab. And I would say this is definitely niche. This is one where they're gonna be like, that's really cool, or one where they're gonna be like, it's alright, you know, like it's cool, maybe a 6. This, in my opinion, is probably like a 7. You know, it's a nice fragrance, kind of. I get like muskiness. I get some like aromatics, herbalness. So maybe like a little bit of green. Maybe a little bit of spiciness there. There's some tea, so I would say that this is blended pretty nice, but you do just get like a fresh, spicy, aromatic, green, musky type of fragrance here, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know if there's mint. I don't think it's mint, but you definitely get like some nice green herbs, you know, uplifting scents, citruses, of course. Yeah, just a pretty cool, pretty clean fragrance. Like I said, definitely one to consider. My only warning with this fragrance in particular, which, you know, I gotta say the truth, of course, is when I first got this fragrance, first spray, nah, nah, it ain't for me, dog. I pretty much got like ginger peels, just something a little too piercing. I think I've heard some people a little too metallic. Maybe that's why it kind of looks like this, but just something a little too piercing. Right now in the air, you know, smells really lovely. I think it has a nice scent trail. You know, when people pass by you and they smell you, they're going to be like, yo, that guy smells fresh, clean, and he smells cool, right? He smells nice. Decent performer, I would say, at least off of first spray. Is definitely, I'm getting more of this scent profile than all the other mango scents that I sprayed so far. So, you know, I would say it cuts through well. But maybe like when you spray it on skin and you get up close, maybe it might be a little too much, you know? After a week or so after having that fragrance, obviously that smell died down a little bit, thankfully. But even now, I would say that you could still kind of get it a little bit. I might have to do another test. I think it's been probably a little bit more than a month now. So if it's still there, it'll probably always kind of be there. But, you know, moving along. Nice fragrance for under 50 bucks. This one is always got to be discussed about, just because one of the bottle, okay? If this doesn't give you summer vibes out of this whole video, I don't know what it is. And can you guess at all what niche fragrance this would be imitating? I would have no idea. I know about some, you see some bottles and you hear about some things, but this one, absolutely not. This is mojito vibes. Might have to spray another one just because. Oh, there it is. Mint. You definitely get an uplifting green minty vibe here. Fresh, of course. You get some citruses, but in my opinion, instead of like more of a lemony, I would say I get more of like a orangey. Some mint, some fruitiness. I believe there's blackcurrant in here. Musky and ambroxan vibes going on. Yes, just a really nice fragrance, just like this bottle suggests. Perfect for those getting on a yacht, getting on a little boat, any boat type of vibes. You're out on the beach. Like I said, mojito because of that mint. If you're a mojito type of person, then this may be something more up your alley. Pretty cool, pretty unisex. I would say out of the other ones, this one's halfway, but maybe like 0.5 towards the masculine side. Okay. And moving along, we're gonna keep talking about another niche fragrance that I would say to some this could also be unisex, and this is King of Kings Royal Noir Parfum. Now guys, some of these may be considered unisex, but I'm telling you, especially when it comes to the summertime, it's just one of those energies where if you want to come across as maybe not so serious because it's summertime, so people want to be cool, they want to be having fun and whatnot, well then yeah, this is gonna be your speed right here. So I would say this is actually supposed to imitate Bond Number Nine's Lafayette Street. But man, here you get a blast of ambroxan. So if you're like, yo, that synthetic note, that spicy, musky nature is a little too much, kind of like Dior Sauvage, well then maybe not for you. But if you can handle it, this I get off rip. Ambroxan, some florals, citruses, a little fruity vibe going on here. Maybe some vanilla, I believe, a boatload of vanilla. But vanilla done in the most freshest and most beautiful way. I have actually smelt this off of a dude in a, not off of a dude, but I smelled the dude rocking this scent profile at a strip club. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm saying that this is a fragrance that dudes can rock absolutely. That smells really nice. Every time I wear this fragrance in the office, I do get somebody in the office say that it smells a little bit florally, so maybe a little feminine in his opinion. So keep that in mind. If you guys are not very big in florals and whatnot, then this is a scent profile. It's probably something you want to avoid. But yes, beautiful fragrance, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And the last one that we're gonna go for is gonna be this Luciano Titan series, the Dominion. And this one, decent sprayer, nothing crazy. Probably number 2 out of the 4 that we just discussed. And this, man, is just fresh. This one and this one, out of everything we talked so far, are gonna be the more masculine ones, more woods, barbershoppy, type of lavender, that type of energy going on here. This one is gonna be Parfum de Marly's Sally, which in my opinion is definitely a niche fragrance that you should definitely sample and try. Definitely really nice and unique. And this one, I can't even say exactly, but I get aromatics. Okay, I want to say lavender because I do kind of get like that shower jelly, barbershoppy, I guess you could say, type of vibe. Some citruses, aromatics, and some sweetness going on here. I don't want to say it's vanilla, but it's almost like a sugary type of sweetness. But it's not like caramel or nothing like that, but I don't know exactly what it is. I think I do actually get some mint as well. So also some green aromatics. And dude, this is a fragrance that every time I rock, I do enjoy it. I do feel like this one, in my opinion, rocks more towards the 7.5. I am very surprised by the longevity of this actually, because I've worn it a few times and I've had my sister smell it after work, just like through the air, I guess, get a whiff and still smell it. So I would say the performance here, at least longevity, would seem to be like probably like 8, which is definitely not bad for this type of fragrance. I think this one's under 40 bucks, which is insane. Definitely probably like my favorite one out of the 4 that we just talked about here. I really do enjoy the Sedley scent profile. I feel like I enjoy that one definitely probably more than the Imagination, the Pacific Chill, and the Lafayette Street that we just discussed about. But in actual wearing experience and compared to like what I actually wear, I do wear this one and this one more often. So I would say out of the 4, these 2 are my personal ones that I wear the most. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for me, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys like this type of content. I'll see you guys next time on the next video. Peace.
Like and subscribe.